Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. That's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Short pass there, and he's got Branson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To the air again. Hurts. The open man is the tight end, Branson. And he will score! Highland Branson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right to the air, here's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff will go right back to Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's the port of the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he's in. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jackson now to return it. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
It all starts with the protection. There's just no pressure at all. Nothing in his face, nothing at the feet of the quarterback. When you allow him to comfortably stand there and go through his progressions, you just got no shot.
Again, Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down. Al-Quadin Muhammad as he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Great, set. And anyone hit? There. Count left Yanni. 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Alex Anzalone gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Delta.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's 4th and goal.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Raymond now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go,
Now Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is gone. That's right side and into the hands of Teslaw. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, gone. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
Lions 14, Eagles 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Great shot.
Hurts to the air on first down. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Incredible. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Caught by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Trimmer. Hey, thumbs up, alert. Hey.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Hey, let's go. 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Raymond now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle. The Eagles have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Lions 14. To kick off for Philadelphia.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
We go. Come up.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
Makes the score Eagles 24, Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
No touch it. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? No touch.
Saquon. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. 180. No touch.
One more time, they try Barkley. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Great, set. 180.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He moves closer to the all-time record with 21 sacks on the year. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Hurts working in the pistol. That's going to be caught, and he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Tesla. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And the last 1st and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another deep
To throw is Goff.
first down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. He's got it inside the 5.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. That one is good. And the Lions are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's complete to Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Crowd left Yeti. Great. Set. Right there, right there. Crowd left Yeti.
On play action, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. Overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Third and long for Hurts. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Jack Campbell, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Throwing here is Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good. First down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Goff throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Hey, 73, 73. Great, set. Anyway,
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff, who outs another catch for his favorite target.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2 for 1.
On second down, Goff. Forced to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Detroit Lions. First down.
His throw left side for Tasma. He's got it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down.
Tiger, we go tonight.
Goff to throw. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Here's Gibbs trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Second down, goal to go. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now, 2nd and inches. They'll run with Montgomery. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Kick is good. That ties the game, 31-31. Jack Fox to kick off.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touch.
A run with Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
The 36-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. Here comes second down.
No touch.
Here comes Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Off the play fake, Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Barkley. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down and 9.
Silver, ready?
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Check it out. Check the call. Hey, 73.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
6. That's another Detroit Lions.
Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.